In this video, we're going to talk about the best command to use on a FreeRadius server to quickly debug the communication that happens between a NAS and a Radius server when it is trying to authenticate subscribers. So usually when subscribers are trying to establish a connection to the broadband BNG router, the username password details are carried by the NAS towards the Radius server for authentication. And once the username passwords are verified, the Radius server will respond back with an access accept, after which the subscriber is able to establish a communication. Now, if we want to debug that communication process in detail for troubleshooting purposes, what is the quick and best way to do it on a FreeRadius server that is installed, in my case, on a Red Hat Linux? A similar command should be available for different flavors of operating systems on which you install FreeRadius. Slightly, it may be just different only, like for example, if you're installing it on a Red Hat Linux, the FreeRadius is called Radius D. However, if you install FreeRadius on a Ubuntu, it may be called FreeRadius itself. So that is the slight difference. But in my example, I am using a Red Hat Linux. So now quickly demonstrating how we can use the debug command. So the first thing to run that debug command is I have to check whether my Radius D is running. So I know that it is running. To run the debug or to start the Radius, FreeRadius in a debug mode, you have to first stop the existing service. So systemctl stop Radius D. So now I have stopped my Radius service. I am checking the status. You can see it is not running because it says inactive. So to run it in debug mode, it is Radius D hyphen capital X. Now it has started and it is running in a debug mode. So we can see all the communication that happens when a subscriber is trying to establish connection. So using RTBricks, I am trying to initiate a subscriber session. So here I can see that my subscriber is trying to connect, and we will check whether that communication is available. Here you can see that this subscriber is now established and working fine. Let's check what the FreeRadius debug is showing. So I will scroll up. So we were here when we started the debug. After my subscriber traffic arrived, you can see that received access request. This is the Radius access request packet. Please note the ID number. This is the ID number which we will follow. You can see the packets came from my NAS towards the Radius service, and it has got all the details about the subscriber, the username, the password of the subscriber. A lot of other details are also available, including the DHCP gateway address for IP allocations. So a lot of details are available. And if you scroll down further, so you can see that there will be a access check done. So first thing, the user is checked in the database, and if the user is available, it will be mentioned as available in the RAD check. So here it is, user found. So if the user is not available on the database, you will see that user not found error message will pop up. So after this is done, I would expect a Radius access accept message with the same ID. So I'm just scrolling down to identify that packet. So you can see all the other communication details. So here you can see sent access accept for that same ID. So this is a packet response that the Radius has sent towards the NAS. Eventually, it is cleaning up that request packet because the process is complete. So this is one good command to follow the whole process of subscriber authentication. And if you have any issues with your subscriber not establishing, you can use these debugs to narrow down whether the user is present in the RAD check data table. For example, sometimes you may notice that the user is not present. That is why your subscribers are not getting authenticated, or if there is any other reason, this debug should help us in narrowing down the problem. Hope you like this video. Bye for now.